Hello, everyone. Welcome to Andrini Field here for the match against between Kiski Cougars and the Trojans of McDowell. We'll be getting ready to go to game time here in about a minute and a half. We had a JV game here at 5 o'clock. The Cougars lost that game 2-0 to McDowell's JV team. The Cougars entered the night's match with a 2-3 record. McDowell a 5-2 record. We'll be back momentarily with varsity soccer action. As we get ready to start momentarily, my mic will go on and off in dead time, so don't worry, your sound didn't go away. I'm just going to turn my mic off every once in a while. Right now we kind of are dealing with the sunset across the field there, but it'll tuck behind the building, hopefully, or those trees. I'll do my best to call the action as I see it. I do have rosters for both, but I'm going to do my best to learn everybody on McDowell's team at the same time as I announce for Kiski. So looks like we're going to have 40-minute halves here tonight, and the teams are having their pregame meetings, and refs are thinking about starting the game. So just 1 second, and we'll be back with action. And the teams take the field. Again, we have the Kiski Cougars taking on McDowell from Erie, Pennsylvania. As I mentioned, that sun will be in the way when we're in midfield, but hopefully when we pan left to right, you'll be able to see the action a little bit better. And in probably about 20 minutes, it should go away. It appears McDowell's going to start the game off with possession first. It's going to be number 20, Jonah Williams, and number 21, Trent May, starting things off for McDowell. Looks like the Cougars are ready now, and we should be getting ready to start. Try and zoom that sun out for you. Thanks to everybody watching at home. Hopefully we have a good match here for you this evening. And my bias, a Cougar win, but we'll see. McDowell starts. Pressured by the Cougars immediately. It's Gabriel Veloso. Now Reyes steps up, chips it up for Kiski. Plays it back to Zocolaro, who pressures. Kutsinzera looks for the runner. It's Minea, not able to find a connection. It's loose on the far side of the field. McDowell takes it and brings it upfield. Zocolaro plays his defense, takes it away, and resets for the Cougars. They switch sides of the field back to midfield. Turnover for McDowell. It's May with the first shot on, it's not on net, first shot of the evening for McDowell. It'll be a goal kick for Kiski, which will be taken by Salvador Plaza. We're only a minute into the action. It'll be a goal kick. Cougars. Plaza sends it midfield. Waiting for his Kutsunziara. Goes over his head and back to the McDowell defense. He chips it to midfield. Headed by Reyes. Kutsunziara takes it. Offloads to Lobianco across the field to Sam Tackett. And up to Ramses Minea, who makes a run down the far side. Not able to chip it past the defender. And Mineo call for the foul. So it'll be McDowell ball on the far side. Sent midfield. Reyes chips it up to Zuccolaro. He takes it down the sideline. I apologize for the pole in the way on the scaffolding. Sent across the midfield. Gabriel Veloso tries to chip one in. Rainbow kick over his head. And it will be McDowell goalkeeper who will send it up the field. Lobianco for Kiski, chips it ahead. He gets it back, sends it to No Reyes. Goes far side of the field to Sam Tackett. Again, I apologize for that sun. Should go down. Tackett has the ball, pressured by McDowell defenders, splits the defense and chips it forward, but it's cleared away into space. Reyes takes the pass, chips it back into the corner to Ramses, and not able to catch it before it goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for McDowell deep in their own end. Pressured by Lobianco, Diego. And it's going to be a foul against McDowell. Tackett to throw it in. Gets it behind the defenders. Veloso for Kiski. Not able to track it down. And it goes out of bounds for the goal kick to McDowell. Sent midfield. And possession given to McDowell. That'll be Jack Emanuel on the free kick for McDowell. Sends it into the box. It's headed away by Alvaro Martinez. And the way over to Mr. Ellis's golf cart. But McDowell will have possession on the clearance from Martinez. It'll be number 3, Josh Malvin, throwing it in for McDowell. Felix gets his head on it. Cleared into space. Gabriel knocks it forward to Greenidge. Near side, back to Gabriel. No, Reyes takes it. Miscommunication between the Cougars. McDowell tries to capitalize. Pressured by Martinez. Good pressure, and McDowell has to cycle out. Kept in by Gabriel. Veloso to Reyes, to Kutsunziara, to Diego Lobianco. Sends it deep, looking for the runner down the far side. It's Ramses Minea. Looks to make a move on a defender. Offloads to Diego. Cleared back midfield. Martinez comes up from the center back position. Finds Greenidge. Looks to send it in. And just over the crossbar. For Kiski, it'll be a a goal kick as Samori Greenidge attempted the shot. McDowell's keeper sends it midfield. Michael Kitsanzira heads it forward. Ramses foots it down. Switches the field. Raf is there. Samori steps up. McDowell defender goes around him, passes it midfield to number 21 of McDowell, defended by Diego Lobianco. And out of frustration, McDowell sends it for a goal kick where Plaza for the Cougars will put it back in play. 33 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half. We have a scoreless game between the Cougars and McDowell. It's Greenidge near side. Plays it back to Martinez and back to his goalkeeper, who's pressured by number 20 of McDowell and sent far side. The connection not there with Sam Tackett. So the throw-in will be from number 13, Mulvin. It's headed into the air. Still up for possession. Martinez tries to clear it for Kiski. Met by a plethora of Cougars. Zuccolaro gets it into space for Gabriel Veloso, and it's defended out, but it'll be a Cougar throw-in. Dropped in near side to Kutsanzira. Veloso back to Zuccolaro. I apologize again about that scaffolding in your way. It resets all the way back to Plaza. Sends it to the far side of the field. Sam Tackett has some space. Back near side to Greenidge. Defended by number 4, McDowell. Lobianco takes it midfield and sends it to the far side of the field. And Ramses has it stripped, but Tackett will take possession for the Cougars and throw it in. Lobianco now with the ball. Brings it all the way near side to Greenidge, who has space. Gets it to Veloso. Back to Reyes. He switches the field, looking for Tackett. Able to play it down and get it to Manea. Reyes looks to make the turn. Offloads to Lobianco. Pass doesn't connect with Greenidge. McDowell tries to settle things down. And he sends it up the near side and out of bounds. Greenidge will throw it in. It's cleared back to the defense of the Cougars. DeSiqueira for Kiski to Tackett. And back to Felix. 30 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Still scoreless. Cougars have had possession most of the game so far here in the first 10 minutes, but unable to get any real scoring chances. Looks like here's one. It gets into Kutsanzira. Shot on net. It's defended away by McDowell. He fights to keep possession. Back into space. Reyes at midfield swings it far side to Sam Tackett. Has it picked away by the McDowell attacker and cleared away. It will be McDowell's possession. Mulvin on the far side of the field. Thrown into the middle. Martinez for the Cougars, able to knock it away. Lobianco clears it to space. Rafael Zuccarello for Kiski, now at midfield. Makes a move, has some space, gets around the defender. Offloads to Ramses Minea. Into the middle to Reyes. Back to Ramses. And the McDowell defender, number 25, clears it. Lobianco able to get it away from the McDowell player. Kick to space. And it will be a corner kick for the Cougars, their first set piece of the evening here at 29 minutes left in the first half. Minea takes the corner kick, and it's Gabriel Velaloso with the score. 28 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. The Cougars strike first and make it a 1-0 game here against McDowell. So Trent May and Jonah Williams reset for McDowell. It's quickly played up. Greenidge battling with number 4, McDowell. Passes to his teammates. Martinez clears it upfield, and it's sent back to the Cougars' end. Now at midfield, number 23. Of McDowell. On the far side, it's Melvin and Tackett going on again. It'll be McDowell for the throw-in. DeSiqueira for Kiski. Puts it in the air. Diego plays it down. Finds Raphael. Look for space here. Switch the side of the field back to Martinez. Finds the runner. It's Kutsinzira. Reyes distributes the ball back to DeSiqueira, who's going to push the field from his defensive position. Puts the pass into the box. Nothing there. Played back. Kiski keeps possession. And Zuccolaro with the shot. Wide right at 27-24 in the first half. It'll be a McDowell goal kick. Greenidge able to get possession from the McDowell players. He kicks it out of bounds. Possession given to McDowell. I apologize for that. If that happens, we'll post the game in its full entirety after the match. There's 20 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half. Kiski has a 1-0 lead over McDowell. Off the foot of Gabriel Veloso. Shot attempt by McDowell. Plaza throws it to his defender, Greenidge. Pushes it up the field. Kutsinzira midfield. Battles and clears it to the other side. But no chance for Ramses Minea to make a play on it. Diego Lobianco able to earn possession for the Cougars. He'll take the free kick. Diego sends it into the middle. Rafa takes it, looks for Ramses. Still battling for it. And McDowell clears it. It's going to be a substitution for Kiski. see who's coming out. It's going to be the goal scorer, Gabriel Velos. Great team. Ramses fires it in, tries to bend it low and to the right. It's saved by Corrales of McDowell, who's now going to kick it into the air, send it midfield. Munoz of Kiski there battling for it with Kutsinzira. Reyes to Lobianco and over the head of Minea and out of play for a throw-in for McDowell from the far side. 18 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first half. The Cougars have a 1-0 lead over the Trojans. Played back to the Kiski goalkeeper, Plaza. Disacara makes a move, finds Reyes. Finds a substitute, Munoz. Double teamed. And possession given to McDowell. It'll be number 25, Jack Emanuel, who will take the free kick from deep into his zone. And it's able to be kept in. Number 7 now pushes it up the field for McDowell. Disacara plays it back to his keeper, who sends it to the other side of the field, and Ramses Minea not able to keep it in before it goes out of bounds. Throw in McDowell. Diego sends it out of play, and there'll be another throw in. Chested by Sam Tackett, and Diego sends it out of play again. Third time's the charm. Throw in from the far side. I lied. Diego sends it out of bounds again. He really doesn't want to play to continue. McDowell again tries the throw in, this time nowhere near Diego. Oh, but there he is, jumping in. So Rafa clears it for Kiski back to midfield where the McDowell defender stands. Greenidge plays it down to his feet, makes a move, confronted by number 21 of McDowell, who takes the shot. And a nice save made by Plaza from the shot far out from McDowell. Trent May. Taken away, cleared to space, and it goes out of bounds. Martinez will throw it in. Not before we have a substitution from McDowell. It's going to be Trent May coming out of the game, number 21, and in for him, number 26, Matt Nichelo. Munoz for Kiski gets help from his teammate, and back to Martinez. Boots it midfield over the head of Kutsinzira. Rafa battles for it, finds the foot of Reyes for the Cougars. Sent far side. Sam Tackett in some space. Pushes it to Kutsinzira. Back to midfield. Reyes plays it back to his defender, Disaka. Who pushes it up the field from his defensive position. Still making the run. Offloads Kutsinzira. Finds Munoz. Rafa takes it away. Back to Norris. Far side of the field. Tackett able to receive the pass. Get to Kutsinzira, who takes the shot from a bit of ways out. Be a goal kick for Corrales. Couple substitutions. Tackett coming out of the game, as well as in for Minea. And we have Barefoot coming in for Tackett in the Cougar back line. 14 minutes left in the first half. Possession to McDowell. Free kick from midfield taken by number 25, Jack Emmanuel. Sent into the box. Cleared out by Martinez. Santinelli will get his first touch to Kutsinzira.
Ricardo to Michael. No.
To Javier. He's able to keep it in bounds. Defended by number 7 of McDowell. Barefoot. Back to Thizakara. Kutsinzira to midfield Reyes. Lobianco, far side. Santinelli sends the cross in, looking for Rafa. It's there, but Corrales steps up and grabs the ball and waits for his team to get upfield. Puts it. It's played to Javier. Played back to Greenidge. Martinez heads it. Reyes finally set down. Not the keeper who throws out. Ricardo waits for it. Heads it down. Aiden Barefoot to Kutsinzira. Barefoot again finds the space. Reyes not able to get to it before the
player. The cross is in, but defended. Substitute for McDowell. It's going to be number 21 to 23 from DeLulo. Be McDowell
First set
piece of the evening. Corner from the flat to the top of the box.
away by
Kiski. Number 5, McDowell sends it. Sorry, just like there. That's Bianco for. I don't know. That's
looking for. Pushes his team upfield.
Sends it into the zone. Thizakara
heads it down, cleared to space. It's Munoz racing for it. Off the defender. It'll be a throw-in for the Cougars. Again, I apologize. They're real close to the scaffolding here. It'll be Samori Greenidge, who will throw it in for Kiski. Gets it in all Reyes. Back to Greenidge. Sent midfield Kutsinzira. Has it go back to the back line. Will throw in. Throw in for others. Sorry, that was quick. Kutsinzira races for it against the goalkeeper, who's able to fall on the ball and walk away with it.
To McDowell, to Reyes.
Gabriel Veloso will come back in.
He will Michael Kutsinzira.
To number 21.
And sent to the net. Glove down by Plaza. Sets to throw it. First side of the field to Aiden Barefoot.
Rafa over the head of Reyes. But he tracks it down. taps it on to some more Greenidge. Greenidge puts it in the box, headed away by the the McDowell defender. Rafa makes a move. Not there.
There was a gang of
McDowell Trojans
over the goal.
Zalara at 6:52 in the first half. Corrales will take the free kick for McDowell. Played back. Martinez on the defense, able to push it on to his goalkeeper, who throws it quickly to Barefoot. Diego Lobianco, sorry, to Reyes. Rafa, Reyes. Down the sideline, it's Greenidge. Reyes puts it in to the middle. Has a little bit. Looks for 5 minutes and 25 goes in, able to get possession. Throw it in to
near side.
It's Greenidge. Makes the cut inside, looks for space, gets help from Diego, who puts the shot at the net, but just wide right. 4:26 left in the first half. Corrales will send it away again for McDowell.
Near sideline, the right goalpost. Come of the game as Zach Heggett is goal kick for McDowell defender, played down by Diego Lobianco and cleared by Aiden Barefoot.
Barefoot jumps in front of the throw-in at 2:30 left in the first half. It'll be another throw-in, this time from the Cougar half.
It gets at the Barefoot. Still battling for it. Cougars come away with that position.
And Jack Emmanuel has it go out of bounds on him for McDowell. Santinelli will drop it. He's going to wait for Barefoot to take the throw-in. It'll be a corner kick for the Cougars. So with 1:30 left in the half, the Cougars will look to tack on another goal with this set piece. In the corner will be the captain, Rafa Sokolara, taking the corner. Felix DiSicaro with the header
as they go wide left. Attempt
on that set
piece under a minute left to play in the half.
will send it again. His goalkeeper position.
Off of Bush's
Javier Munoz there.
still battling for it.
Header. Alvaro Martinez steps up from the defense to push the pace. Half a minute left. Played back to Barefoot. And with under 10 to play, the Cougars have a free kick. But time runs out before the free kick is able to be taken, and that'll send us into the halftime where the Kiski Cougars lead the McDowell Trojans 1-0. I'm going to take a break here as we have halftime. Turn my mic off, so stick around for second half action in about 9 minutes and 50 seconds. And as we come back from halftime break, pardon, try not to get dizzy as I just did that. Let me back out for you. As we come back out of the half, Cougars have a 1-0 lead over McDowell Trojans. That comes off the foot of Gabriel Veloloso. As we enter the second half, Cougars will have possession first, and they'll be moving to your right, left to right on your screen. In general, the Cougars had a lot of possession that time. I would give them the advantage in terms of time of possession. Only able to capitalize once, but had a couple decent shots, a couple set pieces from the corner kick, and most shots coming from space. But a couple chances in near around the net. They'll look to keep that momentum going, pushing the pace here in the second half. Again, 40-minute halves. It'll be Gabriel and Michael Kutsenziera at midfield. Played back to Diego Lobianco. Far side, Samori Greenidge to Alvaro Martinez. Tell you what, now that sun's gone down, it almost looks like a different game out here. Sam Tackett near side now. Ramses Minea plays it back to Felix. Ramses spins away. Has some space, plays it to Reyes. Diego takes it, puts it up to Samori. Tries to play it up, and cleared by number 8 of McDowell, Logan Pauly. Possession given to McDowell. Number 7, Chase Walter, throws it in. The shot over the net and down into the trees. Salvador will take it and play it far side to Alvaro. Taps it on to Samori, into Michael. Back to Felix. He's going to push it into space. It's Sam Tackett. Pushes it on for the runner. Ramses Minea. Cleared by number 8 of McDowell, Logan Pauly. 38 minutes left. Tackett inbounds it. Off the foot of Reyes. Nice shot just over the crossbar at 37:55. Kutsenziera plays it out. Pauly will throw it in for McDowell. Felix DeSiqueira. Push through. Number 21 takes the shot, but Alvaro puts his hip into it and clears it. I'm not going to go over there, so I don't see that pipe, but thrown in. McDowell. McDowell defender able to step in to break up that rush by the Cougars that was developing. Samori up to Rafa. Comes across the middle of the field. Cougars looks to switch the field. Reyes has it taken away, but gets some help from his defender. Diego now tracks it down at midfield. He's not able to get to it. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for McDowell with 36:20 left in the second half. Rafa turns, has Gabriel, but he's offside. So it'll be a free kick for Emmanuel from McDowell. Waiting is Sam Tackett. Gets it to Ramses Minea. Centers it. It's cleared away. Kutsanzira swings it out to Samori Greenidge. Sends it into the box. And Gabriel Veloso tries to put it on net. But it goes out over the end line, and Corrales will have the goal kick. 35-15 left in the second half. Kutsanzira for Kiski. Pushes to Samori Greenidge. Gabriel takes it off his foot. Waits for Greenidge to get into space. Drops it in there. Nice defense by McDowell. Kiski gets the throw in quickly by Samori. Played into the box. And goal by Ramses Minea as he's able to head it just over the outreach of Corrales for McDowell. And that'll give the Cougars a 2-0 lead here in the second half. That goal comes with 34-41 left in the second half. Nice cross from Greenidge, even better touch from Ramses. And the Cougars look to keep pushing the pace. McDowell resets play. Back to their defense. Emmanuel Kutsanzira steps in to upset the play. Diego Lobianco. Kiski still battling for it. Kutsanzira comes away with it for Kiski. Pushes it into space for Ramses. And McDowell has to clear it away. It's Polly. Throw in will be taken by Sam Tackett. Plays it into Diego. Sent across the middle. Reyes switches the field far side. It's Samori Greenidge. Crosses. Rafa not able to put it on net. It's cleared back. Greenidge takes possession. Back to Felix. Pushed on by Minea. And a handball called against Ramses. Pauly sends it down the field. Sam Tackett heads it back to his teammate Kutsanzira. Sam pushes it up to Michael. DeLulo heads it off for McDowell. Defended by Kutsanzira again. And that ball kept in by Ramses. Over the dive is Kutsanzira. Taps it on. Gabriel looks for space, but Corrales comes in to corral the ball. 32-20 left in the second half. Cougars have a 2-0 lead. Played back to the Cougars defense. It's Felix DeSiqueira pushing it up to Ramses. Pauly bodies it down and sends it all the way back into Cougar territory. Plaza, the goalkeeper, will throw it quickly to the far side of the field. It's Alvaro Martinez. Looks to send it forward to Gabriel Veloso. He turns, sets it off for Rafa, not able to make the move past the defender. It's Emmanuel still with the ball. Now looks for the attack of his own. Martinez lets it go all the way back to his goalkeeper. 31-21 left in the second half. Plaza puts it in the air. It comes to midfield. It'll be a battle between number 4 and Ramses Manea of Kiski. Back into Cougar territory. Felix needs to fight the pressure. And out of bounds. McDowell throw in quickly. And it goes off of Kiski defender Felix DeSiqueira. So from the corner, it will be number 21, Trent May for McDowell with the corner kick. Here comes the ball into the middle. Plaza goes up for it, looks to move the ball quickly. Does so to Benea. McDowell does a good job of getting back to cut off Manea, but the ball goes out of bounds. Possession given to Kiski. Sam Tackett will take the throw in. Puts it into number 5, Diego Lobianco. Give and go with Ramses. Still going. And cleared by McDowell. Up to number 20. Looks for the runner. Felix back on defense, able to get it away, and the Cougars go back on the attack. Played into the middle. Gabriel bodies it down. Looks for space, makes the cut, now takes the shot and pushes it left. 29-25 left in the second half. Looking to add to his goal total for the night. He was the first goal scorer in the first half, kicking off the scoring for the Cougars. Corrales sends it to midfield. Reyes plays it to Tackett. DeSiqueira looks to make a run with it. Offloads to Manea. Back to Tackett. To Lobianco. Number 4 does a good job of stepping in front of that pass from Sam Tackett. Sorry, it's kind of pinballing around there. Try not to make anybody sick. Alvaro Martinez finally comes away and clears it all the way down the field, deep into Trojan territory with 28-20 left in the second half. It'll be a Trojan throw-in. Samori pushes it back to his defender Felix DeSiqueira and back to Salvador Plaza. Martinez plays it forward. Logan Pauly steps up, heads it to midfield to number 6 of McDowell. Tapped on, taken away by Diego to Sam Tackett. Ramses, Diego forward, picked off by number 15. But Kutsinzira pushes the play. Free kick possession for Logan Pauly of McDowell. He's going to push the pace. Sent into the box. Cleared by Diego. Played down by Rafa, push forward to Samori. Played back to Veloso. That pass into the middle, picked off, cleared away. No, Reyes. Played to Tackett. Pushed up for Manea, bodied by Pauly, who's going to try and make a run up the near sideline. Picked off by Diego Lobianco. And possession given to the Cougars. Tackett will take the throw in. DeLulo pushes up. Alvaro sends it back into the Cougar territory. Far side of the field, Greenidge now with Reyes. McDowell looking for help. There was nobody there for him. And the Cougars have some space. Miscommunication for the Cougars. Tackett and Kutsinzira. That will connect. They'll retry here with the throw-in from Sam Tackett. Back to Felix. He plays it back to his keeper, Salvador. Alvaro pushes it forward. Veloso takes it as Rafa, but Gabriel's called for the offsides. Emmanuel will take the free kick. Possession given to McDowell. Players looking for a handball stoppage. Didn't happen. So advantage given to McDowell. It'll be number 21, Trent May. He will take the kick, looking to put it into the box. Decides to put it on net instead. Felix able to knock down that pass to push the pace. Ramses gets it to Diego. Pushed up to Kutsinzira, just out of his reach and defended away by Logan Pauly. It'll be taken real close. Throw in here by Sam Tackett. .23:05 left in the second half. Puts it well into the territory of the Cougars, but cleared out. Tackett able to knock it away from number 3, Tay Sayeri. And Reyes will come out of the game for Kiski. In comes Javier Munoz. Throw in, centered, headed by Tackett. Played down. May takes it. Gets the ball back on the nice give and go, but pushes it wide right. Made a nice give and go play with his teammate, but not able to put the ball on net. 22:05 left. Plaza will take the goal kick. Tapped on by Kutsinzira. Back to Somori. Centered. Diego takes it, pushes up midfield, finds it to Greenidge, put into the box. It's Ramses Minea battling for. They're still not out of the woods yet as the Cougars attack and finally cleared away, but Kiski, Felix, DeSiqueira takes it, tack it, switches the field. Able to get it to Samori Greenidge, pushed on to Javier Munoz. And out of play off of Jack Emmanuel of McDowell. Kiski will have the corner kick at 20 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second half. In the corner, it'll be Gabriel Veloso taking the corner. Puts it into the middle, trying to find the head of Felix and Alvaro. Pinballs between the two of them and sent over the net by Felix DeSiqueira. 30 seconds tick off the clock. We're now down to about 20:10 left in the second half with the running clock. Corrales boots it. Veloso steps up. Away with it is Minea. Rafa takes it, turns, looks for help. Able to make the turn, get it back to Ramses, who tries to just do the no-look tap to Rafa, but nothing there. Martinez plays it back to Plaza. Pressured by Sayer. Munoz down the far sideline. $18:53 left in the second half. Kiski pushing forward. It's Javier Munoz on the far side. Cleared away by McDowell. Veloso heads it down. Looks to turn. Pressured by Sayer. Back to Martinez of Kiski and DeSiqueira. Switch the field to Sam Tackett. Pressured by number 16. Quickly gets it away up to Diego. Ramses takes it. Makes a move around to the defender. It's Jack Emmanuel coming away with it for McDowell. And Logan Pauly clears it. Tackett knocks it down. Played up. Possession given to Kiski. There's a nice shot of that nut on that pole. Nice. Okay. We'll back out away. Back to the action. It's Felix DeSiqueira stepping in to clear it away for Kiski. Number 16 for McDowell will throw it in. That's Brady Nguyen. Rafa pushes it into space. Munoz has room to run. Settles it down. Double teamed by McDowell. Splits the defenders. Crosses it. Kutsinzira pushes it on. And into the arms of Corrales on a nice scoring chance for the Cougars. 17 minutes left here in the second half. Corrales puts it midfield. Possession given to Kiski. Throw in far side. Sam Tackett Pushes it into space. Kutsinzira works down the sideline, makes the turn, looks to cross it. Picked off by number 6. Sent away to Emmanuel. And Ramses forces the throw in for McDowell. Across midfield comes Samori. And Kutsinzira just barely offside. Would have been a nice opportunity for him, but instead McDowell will take it the other way. It's going to be the goalkeeper sending it downfield. 15 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second half. Possession advantage given to McDowell. It's going to be number 21. It's Trent May with, well, Emmanuel's going to back away from the ball, head in for his chance at a goal. Not able to connect with the Nguyen. Back into the game for Gabriel Veloso is Ricardo Santinelli. 14 and a half minutes left. It'll be Plaza. Sends it downfield. Some more greenage. Blanketed by McDowell defenders. Diego gets body position on Sayer. Able to get it over to Tackett, who sends it in. Rafa Zucalaro takes it. Munoz puts it into the box. Offside's called, but play will go on as the Cougars didn't touch it. Munoz chips it forward. Looks to make the cross. Kutsinzira comes away with it. No foul called in the box. McDowell clears it away. It's Trent May. Zucalaro with the diving possession save for the Cougars. Gets it to Manea. It's pushed into midfield. Santinelli battles with Trent May. Push back. Manuel has a runner. Pushes it to space. And DeSiqueira clears it away out of bounds at 12:49. Underneath the camera here, it's Pauly throwing it in. Tackett with the defense. DeSiqueira taken down and a yellow card awarded to Sayer for the sliding tackle, getting more of Felix than he did of the ball. Aiden Barefoot and Sam Tackett sub for each other. Barefoot now on the field. $11:55 left in the game. And Plaza will take the free kick. Pushes it all the way over to Alvaro Martinez. Down the sideline, it's Munoz making the run. Even if he touched it, he would have been offside. Santinelli boots it forward. Far side of the field, it's number 5 for McDowell. Has it played out of bounds. And Samari and Zach Hegedus will trade places on the far sideline. Played in. Santinelli plays it back to Felix. Hegedus looks for his first touch. It'll be out of bounds. Zach will take the throw in far side. Plays it back to Alvaro. Back to the keeper. And makes its way back to Hegedus. Pushes it up to Munoz. Give and go. Hegedus has space to run. See if he could do something with it, but he's not able to as it's cleared away by the defense. It'll be a quick throw in to Kutsanzira between him and Munoz. Played into the box. Corrales and Ramses nearly collide. The goalkeeper takes it, puts it up just over the outreached head of Trent May, but he gets it back. It's going to be 23, 24, and 7 coming in for 15, 5, 16, and number 3 for McDowell. So big change for them, coming at 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Taking that free kick, Emmanuel and Trent May are lined up. It'll be Emmanuel off the wall. And not able to be saved by the keeper before it goes out over the end line. So May will go to the corner for McDowell and take the corner kick with 8:15 left in the second half. McDowell still looking for their first goal of the game. Played short. And a diving stop by the goalkeeper, Plaza. Quickly pushes it up the field. The captain tries to play it down, but he's not able to as it goes out for the throw-in. Polly quickly does. Pushed up, number 6. And McDowell goes on the attack. Nearly over my head. Quickly played back in. And up and out of bounds on this near side. Felix plays it out. Down the sideline. I don't necessarily want to go over there because of the scaffolding, but it's going to be Trent May now taking it in and throwing it in for McDowell. Number 4 and 16 make the substitution. Played into the corner. Aiden Barefoot. Possession given to Kiski. Barefoot's going to throw it in for Kiski. 6:30 left in the half. Rafa takes it. Has to do some work. Spins out of it. Still battling for it. Comes away. Still splitting defenders. Nice move. but just eventually is overwhelmed and taken by McDowell. Cleared back, and the goalkeeper quickly pushes the pace all the way up the field. Kutsinzira back heel into space and over the end line for a goal kick. 6 minutes left in the game. Into the game is Max Mears. Out of the game, Rafa. Goal kick in. Played up. See who comes away with it. Martinez touches it off the side of his foot, and Hegedus puts it out of play. Trojans will have the throw in on the far side with 5:13 left. Hegedus clears it again. Coming in is Skylar Schallenberger for Ramses Minyea. Hegedus able to get potty position and keep possession for Kiski. He'll throw it in over the head of Javier Munoz. Takes it away. Refs had a problem with it, and we'll give possession for McDowell. 4:22 left in the game. Munoz sidesteps, puts a low pass through, looking for Samori. Or I'm sorry, Kutsinzira on that far side. It's hard to tell the 15 and the 12 apart, but it's number 15, Michael Kutsinzira. Puts it in to the box. Kutsinzira gets it back, has some space, looks to set up Skylar Schallenberger, and he pushes it wide left with 3:30 left in the game. And into the game, the game changer for Kiski, Kaisamba Wisniewski, now subbing for Michael Kutsinzira. Players weren't quite subbed yet, so they'll have a re-kick from the goalkeeper, Corrales. May battles with Alvaro Martinez, sends it back to his keeper for help, who blasts it over midfield. Max Mears plays it for Kiski, makes its way into the Trojan zone. And back to Plaza, who will reset for the Cougars with 2:30 left in the game. Barefoot steps in front of that pass. Played out of bounds off of Logan Pauly, Austin Gaston, and Lobianco will switch places. Barefoot throws it into space. Defenders clear it back. Midfield, May takes it, pushed up. Cougars defenders collide, but Martinez pushes it back to Plaza and played back to Aiden Barefoot. Martinez clears it. Austin Gaston looks with Mears to play defense, but it gets up, pushed up by the Trojans and cleared out from the sideline with 1:15 left in the game. It'll be a throw-in for McDowell. Still looking to get that goal on the scoreboard before the end of the game. They've definitely increased their pace here as Gaston is fouled. Felix DeSicaro will take the free kick. He moves off and leaves it for Plaza. 40 seconds left in the game. Pushed up. Richie Santinelli plays it down. Looks for Gaston. Push to the side for Barefoot. Barefoot puts it in on net into the waiting arms of Corrales, the goalkeeper for McDowell. 15 seconds left in the game. It's put into midfield off of Alvaro Martinez. Pushed up to May. Alvaro clears it, and that will just about end the game. And there's the final horn. Great home opener for the Cougars here. They've been away all season. Finally had their home opener here late in September on a nice cool night here at Andrini Field. They're able to get the win over McDowell from Erie, PA. 2-0. Goal scored by Gabriel Veloso in the first half, and Felix DeSicaro in this, Ramses Minea in the second half. Felix and Alvaro had a couple chances on some set pieces, but nice play by the Cougars. They pushed the pace and were able to control the game most of the time here for this match this evening. So this Saturday there will be a home match for Kiski Soccer as well as Kiski Football. We will be broadcasting the football game, which starts at 2 o'clock, but we will give you updates about the soccer game that starts at 1. You can tune in to Cougar Game Day again on Saturday, again at around 2 o'clock for the football game, and we hope to see everybody back then. Go Cougars, and everybody have a good night.